PDA, it has historically stood for pathological demand avoidance, which again, I mean, so many of these things are defined by what the outside observer might see. And so that's a classic definition from the outside. A person with PDA is going to have a lot of demand avoidance. I prefer the term pervasive drive for autonomy because that captures the internal experience. It's anything that comes at the person that threatens autonomy invokes an extreme fight flight response. So we really have to see this through a lens of nervous system, through stress response, which is what makes it so different than something like oppositional defiant disorder or conduct disorder, which is often what especially these kids get diagnosed with typically. But it's their bodies are going into fight flight mode, sometimes freeze mode. I think conceptualizing it through anxiety and then fight flight is a really helpful way of understanding these children and these adults. Increasingly, we're seeing more and more adults talk about PDA, which I'm also super interested in. I have a ton of demand avoidance. I'm a parent to a PDAer, so I don't feel like there's things that I don't relate to about the full PDA profile, but I think most autistic people have a ton of demand avoidance. So I'm really also interested in teasing out that conversation. What's demand avoidance? What's PDA? How do we tell the difference?